So let's see what we're gonna do right now. Realistically speaking, with the Nami, we can't really kill so easy. So we just have to play very reactive. So for example, here Nami walked up. I see they wanna hook. What I do, I Q the MF and I try to prepare. I auto attack, and then here I just E, because I prepared my feathers. Just because if the Nami gets hooked, of course I'm there. I just prepare my feathers and it's a GG. Hi guys, Pizzazz here, and into today's video, a game of AD carry, and I'm gonna explain basically every single decision that the AD carries they do, why is good or why is bad, and what you can do better. So in this game, you're basically gonna learn a little bit from everything, starting from the lane phase trading patterns, how to make a game plan, recall timings, wave management, but also very important things about macro rotation. So this is actually a game from one of my smurfs. It can actually range between Emerald 3 and Diamond 3. So this is, you can say it's a smurf game. Well, I guess Emerald 3 and Diamond 3 in provisionals, like in the first games of the season. So I guess you can say it's a bit higher, it's a bit lower, it's a bit weird, you know, when you play the first game. So let's take a look. So this is a Xayah Nami matchup. We both took Ignite for some reason. This is bad. Obviously, you should never take Ignite, like you should never take double exhaust. But at the same time, in the later stages, it has some benefits because they have both Talon and Diana, and having to exhaust is good. Realistically speaking, the Nami should go Guardians and she should go heal Guardians because it's a Nautilus and it's also with MF, and I should always go exhaust because I'm always going to 1v1 the Talon and the Diana. The goal of this matchup is really to try to make sure we get CS advantage. We can't kill them, they have a lot more kill pressure than us, and all what we have to do is we can try to poke, but since Xayah doesn't have so many tools to poke, and Nami too, we just have to try to survive and get CS advantage if it's possible. Good recall timings is basically the play. Kraken Slayer is the first item, Navori is second item, so let's see what we do. I worked here because they actually started on the bot side. So what I do here, I try to zone MF as much as possible in the lane. I try to make sure I don't position myself behind the minions, and I try to keep pushing. As I'm pushing, as you can see, I'm always trying to angle my feathers if it's possible towards like MF. So for example, here if I want to auto attack, I want to be here to like auto attack through the minions, so I can also use my feathers for that. But in this case, they get level 2, so I'm just playing safe. You can see that right here. What I did is I tried to go close to the wall like this, just because the hook is super weird in this angle. So if you stay here, you can't get hooked really. They missed the hook, so now I play safe. So I try to go for the QE. I know that they have no really hook, so I try to punish. I try to walk up on MF. I try to make sure I don't stay close to this minion that is gonna hit, and then I try to QE, missed, so that was my bad. And now they're gonna have hook very soon. I try to get the push if it's possible, and I knew that if they go in, we might actually be able to win, because we have the Nami bubble and we also have a cannon wave here. I have exhaust, so if they go in, Nautilus is gonna be super committed, and MF doesn't have enough damage, because MF and Jhin and these champions, they only have burst, but they don't have deep damage per second. So this is basically what happened in this case, right? So there is that. Okay, let me actually put the music a little bit like this. Okay, perfect. So this is basically what happened here. I stay like this for the same reason. If they go in, I exhaust, and we can just go. This was always a good trade. It's like kind of even trade, but it's not, because we have more sustain. So as long as we can just use the potions, I'm fine. Wave is also kind of pushing into me. So all what I did in this lane is really don't get hooked, play safe, let the wave to come into me. You guys saw that even if my plan was to get a CS advantage, I wasn't really pushing, but I wasn't also like letting the wave to come into me. I was always contesting the wave if I can, but if I know they have hook and it's greedy, then I just let the wave to come into me. I have nothing against that. So this is what I do right now. They are really low. Nami unfortunately lost the flash level 1, so she couldn't really get the flash on them right here. We are just gonna play safe. I just try to like poke them as much as possible, then we push this wave, and then we just go for the safe recall. There's no reason for us to do anything else. They are low, but we don't really know where is the jungle, and we have no vision here, so it's quite bad to stay. I recall, I get Berserker Boots, I get Potion. Of course, Berserker Boots on Xayah is really good. Now the wave is coming into me, I shouldn't really touch it. So now my plan is to let the wave come into me and keep scaling. It's very simple. What MF should do right here is she should try to poke more. I think what she didn't do, she didn't play as aggressive as she could have played. Definitely against Xayah, you can win the trades as MF. You have a lot of burst damage, and definitely I think that she played too safe. See what we're gonna do right now. Realistically speaking, with the Nami, we can't really kill so easy. So we just have to play very reactive. So for example, here Nami walked up. I see they wanna hook. What I do, I Q the MF and I try to prepare. I auto attack, and then here I just E, because I prepared my feathers. Just because if the Nami gets hooked, of course I'm there. I just prepare my feathers and it's a GG.
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase. Just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
So this is basically what I do right now. We're playing topside. I mean, obviously if my jungle is topside, I don't really want to do anything crazy. As we can see, I also try to make aggressive plays. So for example, here I W, I try to walk up here, but then I always try to like walk up zigzag or walk up in a way where it's like very unpredictable. So you guys can see my movement here when he goes for a cannon. Let's take a look at this. Let's put a little bit of slow motion. Okay, so right now I E. Let's see. So what I do, let's see. I try to W because it gives me movement speed. I go very fast behind the minions, and after I do that, I want to make sure I don't get killed by the MF. Right here, I dodge the hook beautifully, so you guys can see my clicks. And now, since they don't really have the ability, I just zone. I still want to keep my wave here. I don't really want to do anything crazy, as in I just keep my wave here. I mean, I'm very happy where I am. I'm same farm with MF. I win this lane theoretically if I'm even, because I have Nami and Nami skills better than melee supports. So this is what I'm doing. And right here, obviously because I'm level 6, I should have ulted the hook of the Nautilus. I'm level 6, so we just win. And after we get a kill, then we push, we get a plate because we have a huge wave, then we recall right away, we come back in the laning phase, I go Kraken Slayer. So this is quite easy peasy game. Wave is again coming into me and I don't really want to do anything crazy. I get a bit chunked, I'm playing safe. So overall this laning phase was played correctly. You guys can see, so a thing that you guys can learn in this game is that you don't always need to win the lane. Like what I did here is enough, you know, because this matchup didn't allow us to win the laning phase. It's a Nami again, so Nautilus, let's be honest. And okay, if I had a stronger AD carry, but MF is much stronger than Zaya in early game, so I just played safe. I see MF is helping for the Drake. I just take the wave. The reason why I don't recall here, even if I could, is because I need 200 gold for the item. I will just stay, I will just push, and if this guy is gonna stay, no problem. I'm still gonna play reactive, so I'm not really trying to do anything crazy. I know she's gonna win the 1v1. So all what I'm doing is I'm playing around correct recall timings and correct tempo. I'm not really trying to kill them, I'm not really trying to do anything crazy. So this is basically, it's the Nautilus. You start going to roam now because it's Talon, but realistically speaking right now she has no sum, so she shouldn't be staying here, she shouldn't be fighting. Anyway, she doesn't win this because I have Kraken Slayer and she has Yomus, but MF has a lot of burst, but not so much damage per second. I get the tower, and now after I get the tower I can group mid lane. I go towards mid lane, but then when I see that my Riven is actually taking the tower and MF is actually pushing this wave that is going to go into the tower and is pressuring my tower, I go directly to the wave. And then after I go directly to the wave, I wanted to help the Riven, but she's so dead, so I just go back to bot. This was actually a bit slow decision making from me, so there is not this was good. It's pretty slow. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, try to just get the kill, push another wave. After I push another wave, I try to hover my teammates, but she was dead anyways. So now I reset, I go mid, and there we go. That's basically the early game. That's how I played it. And now we're gonna approach the mid game. I just need to have good positioning. You need to be very careful of the Nautilus hook. I do have my ultimate if he's gonna ulti, so I'm just pushing mid. As you can see, I was always pushing mid lane as I'm staying on the left, like as in I'm pushing this wave on the left angle, like right here, right? I didn't really push it on the mid angle, or because if they are coming from the down angle, I can always run up. I have my teammates here, so I want to play around my pockets, right? And then now we just kill this guy. I should have actually, I couldn't really ulti there, but I knew that Zilean has ulti here in like 3 seconds. So I just played super aggressive. This was pretty simple. This is pretty easy. We just snowballed this game pretty easy. The macro was easy. The early game, I wouldn't say it's easy, but I just played accordingly. So let's see what I did here. So the reason why I take Raptors here is because there is no play on the map. Like there is no Baron. This guy is just doing Gromp. Nami is face checking, so I could hover the Zilean, but realistically speaking, I knew nothing is gonna happen. So something happened. They just flashed in, and I tried to make a montage play. In hindsight here, I should have just looked to ulti a little bit earlier. Okay, that ulti was good. And then I think the flash was pretty bad. I should just flash towards the Zilean. I was just really scared of the Talon positioning flashing on me. So there was that. I played it bad. All in all, good decision making to be mid. Execution wasn't really so good. Now, right here, what I do is, let's see. I can't really go bot here. It's too far. But also mid lane is really far, like everything is far, so I just was thinking about going top lane, but the thing is this is slow pushing into them. So now I just take this farm, and after I take this farm I go towards my teammates, because I see 4 people grouping and I know they're gonna fight, so another player would just go for the wave top. But the reason why the wave top is bad is because this is slow pushing into them. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 7 against 5. Then I can't really do that. I see my teammates are grouping here. I take the wolves, and after I take the wolves, I see they're baiting, and when they're baiting, they're about to fight. I just go bot. I just go with my team. And then, yeah, this was just montage. I couldn't really do much here. And then after this, we just snowballed the game, and it's GG, PG. So this game was, I wouldn't say it was perfect executed. Like I think I could have done more things better, for sure. But I do think that the macro was pretty okay. So the macro was pretty okay, and all in all, the decision making and like what I did and how I played it with the plan, it was quite okay. Also, the pick Zaya here into Talon Diana is actually quite good. They just ended up FF. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this kind of speed VOD review to like kind of see it yourself what you should be doing in the game. I'm gonna upload 2 more videos like this. Please let me know if you like this video, like comment, and see you next time.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.